Hey everyone, happy near Memorial Day weekend. Today is Friday. Here's a question for you. When you think of Las Vegas, all right, what do you think of? Me, I think of Sinatra, the Rat Pack, the good life, casinos, hotels like the Cosmopolitan, fine restaurants, shows, stars, you name it. The Link, the Stratosphere, CES Las Vegas, the NAB show, great conventions like those two events. You get the idea. All of that would cause one to believe that Las Vegas has one of the highest wages of any metropolitan area, average wages, hourly wage, of any metropolitan area in the United States. So you would want to believe, or at least think, that Oakland Raiders owner Mark Davis is taking or wants to take the Oakland Raiders from the San Francisco Bay Area, the East Bay, to what he would have you believe is the richer Las Vegas region, right? Well, in order to test that idea, because it was certainly in my head, I went back to my training as an urban economic analyst, all the way back to the University of Texas at Arlington, and then, of course, at the University of California at Berkeley, where I got my master's degree in city planning with a concentration in urban economics. And I did this. I wanted to know what the average hourly wage of the Las Vegas resident was. But in order to get a great picture of where Las Vegas was with respect to other NFL cities, guess what? I had to conduct the exercise of determining the average hourly occupational wage for each and every NFL region, each and every NFL city metropolitan area. So that's precisely what I did using data at the Bureau of Labor Statistics website, bls.gov, under occupational hourly wage data for all categories of employment, not selected ones. Big mistake. Not for teachers or for laborers or for manufacturing workers. No, all occupations. And if you use anything different, you'll come up with slightly different numbers. You want to have a consistent title of data used for each region. The only difference was when the most recent data available was generally either 2014 or 2015. Mostly 2014. But I digress. What I found was that of all NFL cities, I put Las Vegas in, and I added St. Louis as well, even though St. Louis lost the Rams to Los Angeles, which is there as well. What I found is that Las Vegas has the second lowest wage of any NFL city. What's the lowest? What's at the bottom of the 34 cities in this? You would say, why 34? Remember, I'm adding St. Louis, okay, which lost the Rams, and then I'm adding Las Vegas, which doesn't have a team, but wants the Raiders, or some people want the Raiders, okay? That's 34 teams. The average of all NFL, and I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my article and make sure that I tell you the exact right number, because I spent a lot of time on this and I want to make sure I get it right in reporting to you, is $24.23 per hour. That's the NFL average for all city metropolitan areas. Where does Las Vegas fall in that? It is at $20.10. The next lowest one is Green Bay, Wisconsin at $19.99. Number one, well, that shouldn't surprise you. It's San Francisco metropolitan area. That's the West Bay, as we call it. $33.34. Where is Oakland? Oakland is number 5 at $29.03. Oh, the top 5 are San Francisco metropolitan area at $33.34. Washington, D.C. at $31.22. The Boston metropolitan area at $29.84. New York metropolitan area at $29.63. and the Oakland metropolitan area at $29.03, and then the Seattle metropolitan area at $28.43, followed by Baltimore, and so on. You can see the rest at Zenny62.com at the link below, but I digress. What this demonstrates is that when you combine that information with the fact that Las Vegas has a number of TV households at 710,000, which is less than all but 5 other NFL cities, Tampa, New Orleans, Miami, Green Bay. When you consider that, okay, what you're looking at is the Raiders basically taking their team to a place where it's going to be harder for them to realize the same season ticket sales performance that they enjoyed this year when they set a record and a wait list. You would say, wait a minute, they're moving to an area, it's new, people are going to be enthusiastic. Folks, those are all assumptions. Here are the facts. Again, Las Vegas has what would be the lowest, second lowest average wage for any NFL team, coupled with the fact that it has never played host to a professional sports organization in its entire history. So there's no track record of success. There's no track record of enthusiasm for a new team. There's no track record of ticket sales purchases at any level to guarantee that. None. The persons in Las Vegas analyzing this say offhandedly, well, we have enough tourists to take care of that. Really? My next exercise will be to examine what the common tourist in Las Vegas spends and determine their likelihood for the casual consumption of tickets to an NFL game on the average. Because there's some contests that the casual fan may want to see, others may not. It's an unknown. You're going to get, sure, people coming in who represent fans of, say, the Dallas Cowboys and so on. But that varies by team. What will happen when Jacksonville plays? Will they have the same enthusiastic response? And consider this. The cities at the bottom rung of wages, particularly Jacksonville, in the past have had, until 2013 in Jacksonville's specific case, the greatest blackout problems. Jacksonville, because of that, has had the, as of 2015, lowest average ticket prices of any NFL team. Anyone. The Raiders weren't far off. They were the 4th lowest. But get this. That was in spite of the fact that the Raiders are in a metropolitan area with wage levels much higher. So when they finally put a good product on the field and finally made, for the second year, great free agency moves, guess what happened? It resulted in the largest number of season tickets sold in the history of the Raiders anywhere. Oakland, Los Angeles. That's right. They have a wait list this year for the first time in Raiders history. So I'm going to give all that up for Las Vegas. There's nothing to indicate that Las Vegas will perform better economically than a properly ran Raiders organization in Oakland, part of the San Francisco Bay Area. A city and a region that is 78% larger than Las Vegas. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Stay tuned for more.